JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a shonen battle manga released in 1987 by Hirohiko Araki. The series has lasted 30 long years and has become one of my favorite series to read, watch, and think about. But what has made JoJo so relevant, fun, and exciting for 30 years? What makes it different from other long-running shonen series? Well, dear viewer, I'll provide answers to those questions in this video, how to stand out. Without going too much into spoilers for those who are new to the series, here's a brief overview of the story. JoJo is an anthology manga series about the Joestar family and their never-ending battle with various evils. One of the things that sets this series apart from other long-running shonen series is the switching of the main cast from saga to saga. Each part of the series follows a new Joestar descendant. This tactic allows Araki to come up with new ideas, new characters, and new themes using the already well-established rules of the world. Currently, there are 8 distinct JoJo protagonists with their own art styles and personalities. None of them feel like a copy of one another, and they're all distinct in their stories. Another thing that has allowed JoJo to stand out and remain relevant and popular is the series battles using its power system known as stands. Stands appear in part 3 of the story and continue on to the most recent part, JoJolion. Stands are defined by the series as the manifestation of the user's fighting spirit. Although that sounds like it couldn't be any more generic, stands are actually one of the most inventive and interesting shonen plot devices that I've ever seen. Stand battles differ from other shonen power struggles with the use of strategic warfare by multiple characters. This idea serves to keep fights interesting and provide actual stakes. Battles are not just a display of flashy techniques by overpowered supermen, but are something more intimate, and akin to a firefight between 2 skilled gunmen or a sword fight between 2 samurai. Stands are merely a tool and not always the deciding factor of the fight. The winner of a battle in JoJo is almost always the smarter fighter and seldom the one with more power. Stands come in lots of different shapes and sizes with various powers that can be wielded by virtually anyone. There are some stands from an outsider's perspective seem useless. Because the user knows how to manipulate their ability to become very terrifying and deadly. Here are some examples. JoJo is a story about the underlying theme of improvement and change over time. The work embodies Araki's willingness to take risks and tackle new challenges. These risks are seen in the changing of the art style from part to part and within the part itself, and in the transition from the straight-as-an-arrow protagonists of part 1 to the morally ambiguous ones of later parts. JoJo has had a long history and has a lot more history to make. I personally can't wait to see what it does next. This is why JoJo stands out to me.